Cookie swirl? See? Colourpop released their makeup collection with Beauty and the Beast, and I have the full entire collection right here. I haven't even sneaked a peek of this yet, so this is exactly how it came to me, still in its bubble wrap. Let's get in with the eyeshadow palette first. Look at how sweet this is. Okay, we actually have a still right from the movie. Who has watched Beauty and the Beast? It is one of those classic Disney movies that you have to watch. If you've never seen it, then you need to go watch it right after this video. It's such a good love story. So there's lots of details on the outside of the palette. Lots of roses, of course, and it's highlighted in a bunch of gold. Even had that metallic gold at the top and on the side of the palette. The back has all of the shades listed. You can pull the palette out of the sleeve and you can see it kind of has that cutout right there that was highlighting the image of Belle and Beast together. I mean, the ballroom dance with the Tale as Old as Time song is just, that will live on forever. Inside of the palette, we've got Belle holding up the rose, and look at all of the colors. Now, the first time that I actually saw this on Instagram, the colors looked really washed out, and I was like, I don't know if that really looks like the movie, but now seeing it in person, the colors are a lot more rich and have way more dimension to them. Like the shade Belle, it's almost like a peach with a bunch of gold in it. Forbidden looks like a glitter. Ballroom Dance, of course, is Belle's dress color, and it's like a matte with a little bit of some glitter in it. That color Book Lover is so pretty too. And I think what makes this very Beauty and the Beast is this royal blue that is supposed to be Beast's jacket. I'd say the blue plus the brown plus the yellow is very, very Beauty and the Beast-like. Break the Curse is a really soft rosy pink. These colors are very, very beautiful. So right after this video, I will definitely be wearing this palette. We've got Mrs. Potts and Chip. I know these look like they are the same, but they're actually two different color blushes. They do have the same artwork on the front and the back. We've got Chip and Mrs. Potts, and the background is the ballroom. And again, we've got some gold accents on here. Chip and Mrs. Potts are on the back in gold with some roses. And same thing like the palette, whenever you go to pull out the blushes, the two characters come out of the cutout. Oh, I didn't even notice that. In the background too, you can see Cogsworth and Lumiere. I love that they actually use images of the characters from the movie. So these are the two blushes. One is named Chip and one is named Mrs. Potts. Look at Chip. Do you guys remember that part in the movie where he like blows bubbles to kind of show off to Belle? That's very cute that they picked that for the inside of this blush. Got a rose imprint, and it's look a really nice kind of dark taupey color blush. And for the Mrs. Potts blush, she's in the corner and she has a very, very soft muted rose color for her blush. I think these are both going to complement the palette very nicely. I don't know, what do you think? Which one would you wear? Chip or Mrs. Potts? Next, we have the highlighter. Yes, we've got Lumiere and Cogsworth, and I think it's really interesting that actually on the compact, they have from the Be Our Guest song, you know, where they have like all the silverware, all the candlesticks are all together and dancing around. Here they both are in gold on the back, and the color is not Be Our Guest, but Special Guest. These Super Shock highlighters are giant in these compacts. Look at that beautiful color. I love it whenever they do these tie-dye ones. The color will change slightly as you use it and mix all the colors together, and that looks like it's going to be a very gorgeous kind of maybe like a pinky champagne-y color. It's what that looks like it's going to be once you start mixing it. It looks like it has a lot of pink in it. That's going to be really pretty. Hopefully you're going to have a glow as if you're next to a candlestick. Now we've got the lip kit duos. We've got a silhouette of both Belle and the Beast in gold. They're both very metallic-y. The back is pretty plain, but it's got some gold roses. The artwork behind Belle is of the library. We've got a tree stump, and on the other side, a rowboat. In each set, you get a lipstick and a gloss. So for Belle, hers is yellow capped with a really pretty pink gloss. It looks like it's gonna have a little bit of some pink shimmer to it. Mine is really bubbly too. Must have gotten shaken up in the shipment. It's cute that they've got those gold roses over the yellow for both the caps. Oh, they actually add a rose detail to it. So it's got a whole bunch of roses around it, and that looks like a really gorgeous rosy color too. Let's see the Beast kit. So it's got that same yellow cap. This is also a really nice gloss. I love that it's like a brown and it's got some gold shimmer to it. The name of the Beast lip gloss is Kind and Gentle.
But he's really kind and gentle.
And here it is next to Belle's lip gloss, which is called Bookworm. The Beast lipstick is also covered in roses. This one's called Last Petal. I would call this a brown with a tiny, tiny touch of like a warm kind of pink to it. So here are both lipsticks, Belle's and Beast's. We've got one more piece to the collection, and it is is the lip mask. It's right here. It's called Enchanted Rose. And of course it has a picture of the Enchanted Rose on it. When you turn it around, you can actually see a little bit of the lip mask peeking through the little cutout. It looks kind of bell-shaped, but it's supposed to be the glass keeping in the rose. Mine did not come with a little spatula, so I don't know if I'm just supposed to use my finger or if it's just missing it. The lip mask is very special because they actually created it to look like the Enchanted Rose. And it says enchantment on it. It is a scented lip mask. I have a feeling this is going to be very beautiful on the lips just because that color I feel like is just going to be gorgeous on everybody. The smell is a rose smell, but I would say it's kind of a baby powder rose smell to me. So it's slightly subtle. I'm not really into floral smells. As you guys know, I love, more bakery smells, things that smell like cupcakes and cookies. But I'm excited to use this too because the rose smell is very subtle. And that is the full Beauty and the Beast collection. I'll see you in my next enchanting new video. Bye, cookies.